Welcome to a brief chat. Today with me is
Usman Ali Diallo.
and your university.
I am a PhD candidate at the Balsili School of International Affairs, Wilfrid Laurier University. So my discipline is global governance.
And like what is the work or research you are focusing on?
So I'm interested in the regionalization of conflict in West Africa. In particular, I'm looking at the subnational dynamics in the conflict in Mali and how it affects the regional response by African regional actors such as the Economic Community of West African States and the African Union.
Okay, and please tell me a little bit in detail about your work.
So my work focuses on a subject that is very much under the media glare right now, which is the conflict in Mali and the response to conflict in Africa, regional security governance. So I'm focusing on the conflict in Mali, and I'm interested in understanding the challenges faced by African regional actors in that conflict. And so I'm looking in my study, I'm unpacking the Malian state, just not just focusing on the surface, but looking at the subnational dynamics, especially in northern Mali, and the role played by these actors, such as militia, such as traditional chieftaincies, such as economic businessmen, in the regionalization of the violence whose epicenter is the northern part of Mali. And then I am superposing those patterns with the perspectives of regional actors such as the Economic Community of West African States and the African Union, who have been among the first actors involved in the management of the conflict in 2012, before you had more presence from other actors such as the United Nations or France, for example. So I'm trying to understand how the subnational dynamics affected the chances of these intervention strategies.
All right, and how like this work will impact the lives of the people in Mali and in those areas?
So I think one of the interests of my work is to give us a better understanding of the conflict dynamics in the West African and Sahel region, such as what is the role of the state in these regions, and what is the role of how does the state power or state presence affect the livelihoods of these populations, and what role is played by the informal economy, and how it contributes to the livelihoods of populations in these very sparsely populated regions. And one of the benefits would be to give us a better understanding of sovereignty and of governance in what has been called areas of limited statehood, where the state authority is complemented and supported by other subnational dynamics. And also, one of the benefits would be to offer regional actors a better understanding, another layer about the conflict processes in these regions, and not only look at the state-centric perspective of regionalism, but also look at the dynamics from below and how they can affect the propagation of conflict in the region.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks to you.
Thanks.